everybody, it's Donna from Donna's Dreamworks. It's been a few days since I've done a video, and I just wanted to check in and have a little chat and to tell you what's been going on. This is going to be more of just a chit chat video than an actual craft making video. I will be getting back to those either this weekend or the first of next week. But I just wanted to step in for a few minutes and just talk about some of the things that have been going on. I also wanted to thank all of my new subscribers. I've picked up several in the last week or so, and I do appreciate all of you, and I enjoy having you visit with me, and I like to have you give me comments when you can and talk about some of the things that maybe you'd like to see. I'm a Gemini, and because I'm a Gemini, I tend to do two things at once and go from one thing to another quite easily. So I probably will pop in some food or cooking crafts along with the regular craft and wreath making. I am looking at making my Christmas cards. We did make one together not too long ago, but I'm going to be doing another one, and I'll share that with you when it happens. Oh, hello. I guess we have company. Well, we'll just keep talking, won't we? This is Chelsea. First of all, let's start with the Weight Watchers weigh-in. I haven't been on, as you well know, for a few weeks. This is a lovely view, don't you think? Honestly. But I wanted to say that I took a little hiatus. If you remember back, I talked about the fact that the girl that used to be our leader had to leave. And it was really difficult to find somebody else that made you feel that same way. And also, the other three people that I go with all left for various and sundry reasons. Some went on vacation, and others were ill. So it kind of just, I went by the by. And it's been 6 weeks since I've been to Weight Watchers. I'm going tomorrow. We're back on the stick again. You work too hard to get where you are to let it just go down the drain. I probably have put on about 4 pounds in the last 6 weeks, and it's hard enough to take it off the first time. I'm not thrilled about having to take it off again, but then nobody put the food in my mouth except me, so I will just deal with it and get back on it. I have been doing well this week, Monday. I'm back in the pool. Right now I'm doing it every other day. Previously I had been doing it every day, but my back has been bothering me a little bit, so I'm just trying to take it a little easy because I swim laps for 30 minutes, and when you swim laps your back has an arch to it, and so I'm just not trying to do too much at the same at the first, but we'll get back into every day. It's also been busy right now because it's beginning to be season, and the snowbirds are coming back to Florida and coming back to this community. And so we have lots of things to do to get ready. We obviously went through Hurricane Irma. We talked about that before, with just minor damage, a few, mostly tree damage than anything else. A few homes lost carports. This is a manufactured home park. Some homes lost carports, but for the most part, the damage was minimal. Thank you very much. One of my videos, I will interject a picture of this park after Hurricane Charlie, and that was 11 years ago now. And you will see what a category 4 to 5 hurricane can do. You probably have seen it this year because I think those folks in the Naples area got hit similarly to how we got hit with Charlie, and it's devastating, the damage that happens. But you know what? We all came back from it, and they will too. It doesn't happen overnight, but it will come back. Anyway, back to the Weight Watchers. I will be going tomorrow, and I think some of the other girls are going with me too, and we're just going to make our minds up that this is what's going to be, and we'll get back on the track again. I've done pretty well, as I said, this week, and I probably had gained I would say maybe 5, 6 pounds, maybe. Um, and I think I've taken 3 of those off. So I'm still taking off what I took off before, but I am getting closer to being back where I was to start with. And that's about 42 pounds right now. So that's good. That's still a lot of weight off. So anyway, um, the other thing that I have been doing, I did have a couple of special orders that I really didn't film myself making because I really wanted to just get them done. And sometimes when you're filming, it doesn't all happen as easily and as smoothly as you'd like it to, the filming part. And you have to just kind of do it over and over again. And I really wanted to get this accomplished. And I will insert a picture of the um, sunflower wreath. She wanted a sunflower wreath for her front door. And so I did make her a sunflower wreath, and then I made her a sunflower candle ring for her hutch in the dining room area. I did not take a picture of the candle ring, but I do have a picture of the wreath, and so I'll insert it here. I have pretty much I have all of my fall decor up. I have more than I've had in the past because as you watch more people do more things, you try, oh, this is a good idea. Let's try that one. But fall, I like fall very much. And obviously, if you live in Florida, you look forward to it. It gives you a little break from some of the heat, which, by the way, we're supposed to have our first break, I think, next weekend. Um, and so we'll have a little bit cooler weather. The heat doesn't bother you as much as the humidity does. So hopefully that humidity will go down again next week. Oh dear, my cat has a thing for my hairspray. Can I tell you? So anyway, um, so I digress. I don't know why. Just because the cat's on the back of the chair hit me in the head. But anyway, so anyway, I will be doing some more crafts, and basically what I'm going to do is I have a few Halloween items that I'm going to share with you. Um, I don't do a whole lot for Halloween. I just kind of meld it in with the fall decor, a couple of things. Because as soon as Halloween is over, I will start with my Christmas decorations. I'm a Christmas decorator. I have 4 trees I put up, and this is a 1700 square foot home. So there are 3 full-size trees and a couple of small ones. So um, it takes me time. My house will be fully lit the weekend after Thanksgiving. And I'm hosting Thanksgiving this year just for 8 people, but it's still, work to get it ready. So I need to get an early start on some of the decorations. Some of them I have, and some of them I'm reconsidering color schemes and so on. So I'm looking at different themes and colors for the rooms. But I wanted to show you a couple of things that I did make for Halloween. Of course, I had to make, like everybody else, one of the Dollar Tree witch hats. I think it came out adorable. I love it. I put an eye in the middle of the bowl. Just keep an eye on you. This mesh, I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I forgot to keep the label. It's a very stiff mesh. So this will hold up. This is not going to squish. It's very stiff. So this is hanging on a wall downstairs. I just brought it up here to share with you. And the ribbon was from the Dollar Tree. So the Dollar Tree hat, the Hobby Lobby mesh, and the ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and the eyeballs were from the Dollar Tree too. So I think that just came out adorable. And then I did film myself when I made the swag. And this is the swag. I got it right side up. I don't think there is a right side up. Yes, this is the right side up. And this was made again with all Dollar Tree products and a wire coat hanger. And you can see the top of the coat hanger up here, but other than that, you probably can't see it anymore. It really came out adorable. And you know, it's nice because it can be. This is on. I have a door that goes into where I work on wreaths, and I have this hanging on it. But it also could sit very nicely on a table. It's quite a large piece. It's I'd say it's good 18 inches long. So and so that's kind of cute. And so that's going to be around for a few years, I'm sure. Now, several years ago, I made this Halloween hat. And you can see it has a laced up side. It has black flowers with a spider on it. It has lace around the bottom. And this was inspired by a crafter called Jim, the Gentleman Crafter. And I haven't seen him do too many things lately, but he's very, very talented. Because actually what this is, and I haven't opened it for so long, I think it will still open. What this actually is a mini album inside the hat. You see? And it will come out and it will lay flat. It has Velcro and it will lay flat so you can put your pictures in. And then you just set it inside. Inside of the hat is decorated. And that's just to hold that part of the mini album. And it really came out adorable. And I've had this now for, oh, I could think probably 2 or 3 years. And so I just sit it on my coffee table now as a decoration. As you can see, I don't have any pictures. I'm not big on Halloween parties and things. Way back when, as young marrieds, of course, we used to go to all the Halloween parties, and I would make all the costumes. But you know, for some reason, I never made a costume that you could sit down in. And so you'd go through the whole party standing up. But for instance, one year I was a glass of water and my husband was the Alka-Seltzer tablet. I mean, they were just adorable, but try sitting down when you're wrapped in chicken wire. It's not easy, let me tell you. And the last thing I have to show you right now, this is a ghoulish birdhouse, altered birdhouse. And you see the little sign that says spells, and there's a ghoul up here at the top. Charming fellow, isn't he? And there's spiders. You know, why is it with Halloween you've always got to have spiders? And I did have a light, and over here there's a black rose, a couple of them with, whoops. And the back is just plain black. And it has lace on the roof. And it did have a tea light type of thing on the inside, but one that flickered all the time. And that battery or that light has died this year, so I haven't put a new one in. But he's sitting out on the piano right now. There he is. So that's basically the extent. And of course, I have a few China things, you know, cups, and I have a little doll that's a Halloween doll and things like that. But basically, that's all of the Halloween decorations that I have. And I really am thinking Christmas now and trying to think of my color scheme. I'll show you a little later. The room that one of my big trees goes in, the living room, has a burgundy couch, and then it has a burgundy and cream type pattern rug, area rug. So the colors I'm hoping to use on that tree are really burgundy, as burgundy towards, I mean, as red, but burgundy if I can get it, and gold with just maybe a touch of the lime green just for a contrasting color. And I have a picture I found on Pinterest, which is sort of my inspiration. And I don't expect my tree will look just like that, but this does show you the red and gold. And I do plan to put deco mesh on the tree, as this one does have. I'm not sure if I'm going to go around the tree or down the tree, but right now, but that's kind of the color colors that I will be using in that room. And I will use the same colors in my kitchen area because the rooms, you can see one from the other. So it'll be basically a burgundy tablecloth. And, you know, my three-tier tray will have burgundy issues and burgundy colors and flowers and things in it. I have to do a wreath for the wall in the living room, so I'm going to be using reds and golds. I want to do one, I don't know if I'm going to do one that's all the Christmas balls. You know, everybody, you've seen some of those, but I want to put a lot of Christmas balls. I have quite a few green wreaths, and I might even use one of those and use that as the base for some of the other decorations. So that's the living room. And then in the family room, my colors are really sort of blue, cream, and I think I'd probably put some silver in for an accent there. So that tree will be done in blues and creams to match the curtains, and the couch in that room is blue. It's more of a tropical color, so I mean, it's not a traditional, doesn't lend itself to traditional Christmas colors, in other words. So in there, and I will have a wreath for the door in that room. And then I will have a lantern swag and a few items that will be decorating my baker's rack in there. So I will do a full tour of the house when it gets to be Christmas time. And I think I just lost myself. Oh, are we back? I don't know what happened. Maybe you didn't go away, but I did. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now, folks, and I will be back probably, if not over the weekend. I have a lot of crafting I need to do for my own house, and then of course I may have some people who want something to order. I'm not really crafting these things to sell. Some people see them and then say, "Oh, could you make me one?" I don't have time to do that right now. You'd think I'm retired, but I don't know how I had time to work right now. I'm editing the newspaper, and I'm also on the board of directors, as I mentioned 100 times before, I think. But anyway, so that's where I'm at. And there is one other item that has kept me a little bit busy in the last week or so, and I'll share with you what that item is in just a minute. And I will close out probably as I take you on a little tour in my living room. So I just wanted to say that I'm glad I'm back. We're going to get busy now. I really didn't have any crafting more to do after I did those special orders. So I just took a little rest and enjoyed a new toy that I'm going to share with you. And I'll be back again as soon as possible, and we'll get busy on some Christmas things. So until then, I just want to tell everyone thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Give me a thumbs up or a like, and we'll get back together as soon as possible. Everybody take care and play nice now. Well, this is what's kept me busy for the last week or so. Just show you a little bit. When it comes on, looks like a cockpit in an airplane. Mercy sakes. So, I've had an organ before. This is a different model, and I'm just learning. Well, I probably know what 3 of those buttons do. It's going to take some time, but it sure is fun. So maybe, when I do my Christmas tour, I might have recorded some background music for you. But that's my new toy. And it's in the living room. I'm going to back up a little bit, you get a better perspective. Now right to the left of it, because right now that's a clavinova. That will push down to the television. This will go away. And one of the trees will go right here. Okay? And then over this way You can see this is the burgundy couch and the rug with the burgundies and creams and golds. And up here is where the big wreath will go. So, but I'm standing looking this way, and if I slowly, so nobody gets dizzy, turn around, you can see that it goes right out to my dining area in the kitchen. So I really do have to coordinate the colors between the two rooms. So we'll take one quick little walk through and show you in the family room. And normally there's a rug on the floor here. Right now it is actually sitting in the driveway drying because we shampooed it. And I don't want to put it back on these floors until I know it's good and dry. But this is kind of hard to see out these windows. It overlooks the golf course. Okay. And as you can see, these curtains are really creams and blues. And I have, there's my hat. And over here we have just my little dish for dessert dish at Christmas time. I put pumpkins on it from the Dollar Tree. And then over here, centerpiece. And you really can't see too much right now, but this is the baker's rack. And it does have a lantern up top with the lantern swag. And I forgot, I do have a couple little Halloween thingies, little houses here. And last but not least, and I tell you, well, I'm dizzy, that I go downstairs, as you can see through here. You can't see with the wreath there. So it goes down these stairs, and this is all glassed in. And in that, where that door is open, is where I work on the wreaths. So, that's about, and these are, remember the little lantern swags? They're really not swags, they're just toppers. And I've got skeleton head. Down here on that door, this door on the left is where I have that swag hanging. And then on the wall, coming in, is where I have the witch's hat. So that's it. That's about all of the Halloween fall items that I have out. And it'll be soon time to change them out to Christmas. And I have considerably more. Oh, my little scarecrow lays in a basket here. And he lights up at night. So guys, that's what I'm playing with, my little toy. I already did my lesson for today. So then I said, well, I can go make a little video now. I've practiced. So we'll talk with you later. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you till the first of the week, if not, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.